Hey guys, it's Jack. Welcome back to the arcade and welcome back to what should be the final episode of just another game, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Last time we got all of the remaining treasures, we got the remaining moves, we finished the remaining jobs, we had the final slideshow. Now we just need to get prepared to take on the final boss, and of course it's gonna be Sly doing this.
Okay, Sly, we need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blip. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
Alright, sounds like fun.
So, yeah, you perform a very, very big jump, which is great for gliding and getting around the level and, you know, collecting bottles and treasures that you may not have gotten yet. So, you get this for the final job because it actually kind of breaks the game. There's, with this on your back, there's really not that much that's gonna stop you from getting pretty much anywhere you want to go. So, you know, if you were having trouble with that final bottle over here on this rooftop, all you really need to do is just either find something very high to jump off of and glide to, or this, and that will let you get it. But like I said, I did not want to wait that long to be able to show off shadow power, even though we're probably not going to use it that much. I just, you know, I wanted to get the balls done, I wanted to be prepared, and get that final move. So, where are we going? Let's start from this side, I suppose. As good a side as any. Oh, almost fell in. By the way, I believe that's supposed to be the Contessa's blimp over there. You can't get to it, but it's either that one, or it might be actually... No, that one's Arpeggia's headquarters, duh. That one over there, I believe, is Contessa's blimp. Hey! Good to see you finally just noticed I was here. Also, it looked like you were wearing a mustache. I'm gonna let you be, and fail at jumping up here. Alright, so what's the best way to get on top of that thing? I make the most interesting noises when I'm concentrating. What do I want to do here? Can I jump here? No. Kinda dangerous to do that, to be honest. So this will be the final episode, no matter how long it takes for me to remember how to get on top of these towers. We are not stopping the train until Clock-La is gone, which is going to be really interesting for actually some stages of that fight, to be perfectly honest. Clock-La's fight can be surprisingly difficult. Can I get a good jump off of this, maybe? Yeah, but this is the key. There we go, look at that. And up, and up, and up. And you just need a ninja spire on top of the very last, or the little button right there. Let's see how far we can glide with this. The paraglider, like I said, does not last nearly as long as it does in other Sly Cooper games. It is... You descend quite quickly in this one, whereas in the others you don't. Which is really interesting. Alright, let's use the same strategy here. Does that work out really well? Alright, where's the hole? Right there. And up to the top. Boop. Okay, and the next two, I believe, are actually surprisingly simple to get to, since you've got to be up there anyway, but I am prepared to eat my words on this one. best bet is to not get to the top of this. Let's make it up here. Is this high enough? Oh, plenty. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Alright, where's the gap? There's the gap. So this is a wow, I went straight through the geometry. This is a fun job. I really do like the Mega Jump Pack. I can understand why they did not want to give this to you until the very end of the game, though. Like I said, it completely breaks things. It kind of takes the platforming challenge out of platforming. Alright, last engine right over here. Or the last radio tower. We're done with the engines. Oh, almost got stuck. It's also kind of, wow, kind of interesting that they chose to make this not cost energy, because that just means it's ripe to be abused for this level. That's it.
It looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Doot 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 doot. 98% complete. There's only one thing remaining to do in the game, and that's to fall to my death. No, that's to head back to the safe house. I don't have my jump pad anymore. It just disappeared. Well, never mind. Those darn game developers don't miss a trick sometimes. All I was gonna do is like a super jump and get a lot of glide distance. But yep, all we need to do is fumble around and try to get back to the safe house. Meet Carmelita. You know what, I'm okay with that. Thank you for hitting me past the automated guns. Found out looking up the wiki, this level actually has the most spotlights in the entire game, which makes sense. Also, this is the only level where all the loot is booby-trapped. This is the only level where there are only 2 types of guards. You know, there's quite a few things that are unique to this level, and in general, this is, I believe, the only final level of, or the only final stage of a game that's an actual hub and not just a series of levels. I believe even in Slide 3 it's a series of levels.
Look, Sly, for once let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Yeah, be your tail gunner, Sly. Remember how to... there we go. Remember how the controls work, because they actually do not tell you. Yeah, okay, this is gonna go pretty poorly. The gun is very powerful, but it fires so slow. And she can do a lot of damage to you unless you are really good with it and it overheats. Yeah, this is not the best thing. Alright. Well, goodbye. You need to shoot her before she gets off her major blast, which is kind of hard to do when she's spamming you with missiles and the guns shoot so slow.
Got to stay focused.
I am trying. This is hard. Okay. I should probably, you know, hold down. What a failure. What a shit show. Alright, this time, let's remember what the controls are. Let's be less panicky. And actually, you know, do some damage. And actually be efficient. I really don't like the gun overheat mechanic, but you kind of have to live with it. You just kind of have to baby the gun. Get the missiles, blast her when you can. Keep her from using her charge-up ability. Because that's unblockable if she gets it off and does a lot of damage. You'll know she's trying for it when you see her eyes start to glow. Oh, I don't know if I don't know if I got that or not. think I did? Alright, now she's firing hardened missiles at you, which you have to beat the core out and really focus on to take down.
Doing great.
Does not feel like it.
Got to stay focused.
You just said I was doing great.
Nice
Yeah,
shooting.
there we go. That does a lot of damage. She's going to be doing that throughout the fight, so you just kind of, everything else is just like a distraction to let her get it off. No.
Together, Sly.
You can only take 2 or 3 of those before you die. So if it comes down to it, the missiles don't do nearly as much damage. Now we have these things. You have to shoot them open and leave them open, because if they close again, they will do significant amounts of damage to your ship.
Learn quickly.
And Clock-La can take a ton of damage, and that's an example of shooting it closed. So this is going to take several attempts. I've never been good at this fight. I've always been kind of panicky about it. You might have picked up on that. So don't be surprised if I have to do a cut here or there.
Nice shooting.
Oh God, I can't believe my guns came off cooldown in time to pull that off. It's really hard to see if you're actually hitting her. You would not know unless Carmelita tells you, and you have the time to look at the health bar, which, to be perfectly honest, you guys have more of that luxury than I do. I cannot even focus on anything but the middle of the screen. And you see I'm doing that, and look how bad I am anyways. Alright, are we to phases 2? Phases 2, I say, because that's kind of being generous. That's the phase 2 of this fight. There's more phases of this fight in general. Crap!
Cooper, learn to aim. Learn quickly.
You are, alright, phase 3. You are, you are a very bossy lady. I get that you're risking your life for us, but I'm risking my life for me too. Open.
Getting through. Not the air.
You cannot do anything about that charge blast. It's really cheap.
Sheila.
Cannot believe we're not even halfway done with this. Open.
Damage. That should get her attention.
Okay, so trick to that is apparently hit the ring. I am so bad at this fight, you guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, we focused on rings now. I believe she's going to start launching some open and some closed now to try to trick you. So be prepared for that. It might not be missiles anymore. In fact, I really hope it's not. If we can just deal with rings, this is kind of relaxed.
You're doing great.
Alright, open. 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 And shoot, 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 shoot. Oh no, she's gonna get it off. She's gonna get it off. I don't know how she didn't get it off. Also, I don't know how I managed to recover and open that ring. Alright, back to mixing up rings and missiles. Cool. Whoop!
Cooper.
Oh no! We're screwed.
That should get her attention.
She's still charging it up. Crap. It was just a matter of what was going to kill us when. Alright, from the top. If this goes poorly, then I'll probably start skipping to, you know, whatever progress I've gotten furthest along in.
That should get her attention.
Starting to calm down. Kind of. A little bit. Starting to calm down and get more in a concentration mode. That's gonna hit.
Don't let me down. Not gonna like that.
Kind of focusing less on commentary, to be perfectly honest. You guys can see what's going on. And I think you realize that gunning is not my strong point. I do like this fight from a technical standpoint. It's really cool. There's just so much coming at you, it's really hard to keep track of a lot of the time.
Nice shooting.
Because you have to pay attention to the missiles and Neela and the rings, and really have to hope that your gun is in a position to be able to block her from using her unblockable attack. I actually really like the slow red missiles, even though they take more hits. They're more predictable. Oh god, she's charging up. I just noticed that. Oh no, I'll take the hit. I'd rather get hit by that missile than her electrical strike. Alright. Removing the rings. Jump to the hoops. God, those rings are so familiar. Remember them from Slide 1? I hear you charging up your move, bitch. No!
I thought you said you were a good shot.
Shut up! I never said that. You said experience, not good. Compared to compassion and friendship, experience is meaningless. Keep telling yourself that, hon. What are you, a virgin? Bitch, I'll scratch your eyes out.
We're winning.
We are, huh? You sure about that? Because things just kinda went to hell.
Doing it, Cooper.
Alright. Time to calm down. And jump the rings. And then immediately die because my gun's on cooldown. Alright, so we're a little over halfway. I'll probably do a cut until I get back to being halfway. See you then.
Nice shooting. Good. Can't take much more of this. We're winning. Learn to aim. Should have been a cop. That was some terrific shooting.
Whew. Sorry for the absolutely no commentary, but
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Clock-La is looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
I think you can understand why. Alright, now for the next stage.
Coming, guys. Hold on.
We have to glide from wreckage to wreckage.
I knew I'd go out this way, inside a battery. I just knew it.
To be able to get to Bentley and Murray. And this can be really, really weird. You can see how floaty I am.
I
and everything else around me.
Before my eyes. Literally.
This is probably my least favorite part of the game. Remember when you took down Clockwork from the sky? You had to
Sly. Hurry.
get to him across the lava? This is like that times 10. No checkpoints. You have to do this all in one go, and if you misjudge a piece of wreckage, you're kind of screwed. And the distress signals coming from your friends does not really help. And I did not hit the circle button. Someone who's really good at speedrunning is amazing at this part, but I am not. I've never been a speedrunner, and I've never been shy about admitting that I'm not a speedrunner, and there's no way I'm gonna get on this piece.
Make it stop! I can't take it anymore!
That's what I mean by misjudging the wreckage. They can float higher than you are, and you're just kinda screwed. I don't think there's a time limit. I don't think there's like, you have to do it now or everyone hits the ground and dies anyway. But it's not easy.
Ow! Falling! Falling!
And Bentley and Murray are just a distraction. They're not falling. They're perfectly safe inside that battery that Clock-La is holding tightly onto to try to bait you in here.
Just make it stop! I can't
Alright,
take it
let's get some
anymore.
height. Sly, you want to grab this and not walk off the edge? Actually, is this going to help? I'm not sure that's going to help.
When I get out of this, I'll never speed again.
I haven't heard that one before. Alright, now I need to get to that engine over there. Okay, now where's my next move?
Help! Please! Someone!
I guess over there to that platform. I hope. Oh man. Starting to get...
Why? This is getting kinda out of hand.
Yeah, I would say so. Alright. We're getting close. Which means I look forward to screwing this up. I guess I'm going for that last piece of wreckage right there.
Sly, I feel really sick.
Alright, and now I just need to jump to Clock-La without screwing this up. Without screwing it up.
Listen me! Don't worry! There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Mila, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality bond with your hate, but I feel something. Some power growing within me.
So that's thought, remember I brought up that line before? That's thought to speculate that Clockwork is starting to take over her mind and her soul. You want to pop up so I can beat the crap out of your head? No, apparently not. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I've actually forgotten what the point of this is. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to beat her head. Is it bugged? I don't remember. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, there we go, kind of. Weird. I don't remember this fight going like this. at all. But it appears to be working. So I'll take it. Are we back to normal? Game? There we go. I have no idea what that was about.
We did it!
That emotional moment.
Die, Sex, die! My hate will smash you!
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Klaww-La mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Yeah, from what I remember though, that fight up where I was just kind of whacking on her head is supposed to be like the original Clockwork fight where you jump from spire point to spire point and you smack the crap out of his head while avoiding his energy blast. I don't know why that didn't happen. I was really confused. I was actually kind of afraid that...
I hate you, Klaww Gang! I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you! You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives! The Clock-La will know revenge! I am revenge! I am the Alpha and the Omega! Clock-La!
Yeah, you're dumb. I was actually afraid that my game had completely bugged up and I was going to have to start over from the very beginning, which I was going to be very upset about. But with trophies in hand, all we have to do is drop a bomb. Or several. Not there.
Still have my hate ship! You will not defeat me! Ever!
And we grab the hate chip and win.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah, my glasses.
Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Klaww Gang had been defeated and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clock-La. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And that's it. That's Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Honestly, that ending is very melancholic. With Bentley, spoilers, Bentley is paralyzed and Murray blames himself, and that starts the events of Sly 3, in which Sly and Bentley have to get Murray back in the gang. But, you know, it's kind of a cute ending with Sly and Carmelita. Actually, you know, they were on a first date, and kind of seeing where that relationship is actually moving to throughout the rest of the series. They were kind of hinting at it in Sly 1, and this is kind of making it official that they do have feelings for each other that they're probably going to be acting on. But Sly Cooper always returns what he steals. Nah, but he does give it to the rightful owners. Sly Cooper does kind of have a habit of these cliffhanger type endings. It wasn't so much in Sly 1. That one was actually, you know, fairly conclusive, probably because they weren't sure that they were going to get a second game to continue the story. But Sly 2 and Sly 3, and unfortunately Sly Thieves in Time, have started this tradition of cliffhanger endings. And it doesn't look like, you know, as much as I like Sly Thieves in Time and as much as I wish they would continue it, I think Sly Thieves in Time is going to be the final game. And I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but it's kind of a bad ending to have your final game. But overall, I've said this before, Sly 2 is my favorite Sly Cooper. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it for you. And I will be doing Sly 3 at some point. Probably going to take a break. I've seen everything, have I? I won. Go outside. Those are some short credits. But like I said, I will be playing Sly 3 at some point, and I hope to see you guys then. We are 100% complete. Every single episode. All the collectibles, all the bottles, all the treasures, all the moves. And that's as good a time as any to close out every game. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Y'all have a great day. Later.